All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man, Log TV and Choo Choo, and let's get started with today's video. All right, so pretty excited to show off this one. Now, the good news is there are some of these available. Not the exact one I'm about to show, but there are actually, pretty close versions of this knife, the EMPEDC Relative. Now, you guys know I loved my Nimble X from EMPEDC, and I love my Slenderman up in my case. I did sell the Nimble X because sometimes when you have expensive knives, you have to sell things to be able to get more, and that's what I did. However, I'm just going to say that the Nimble X the Relative is a more refined version of the Nimble X, and I love it. Now, the Nimble X, as you know, was made by QSP. This one's made by Bestech, and it is fantastic. Now, this is the KnivesFAST channel, guys. If you're not subscribed, definitely consider hitting that thumbs up. Hitting that subscribe button, hitting that notification bell, sticking around. Check me out on Instagram as well, and definitely stick around and have fun. Now, this, guys, I've said a million times, this channel does not run without you guys, and there are so many of you that support the channel in whatever way you can. Some of you support the channel. Let me move this box. There we go. Some of you support the channel financially with being a member or a Patreon supporter. Some of you support by liking, commenting, watching. However you support, you're in the chat for live streams, you participate, and some of you participate by actually sending me your knives to check out, and I appreciate that. Now, you guys know I just had a bunch in from my buddy Andrew Hobbert, and now this comes from our friend MynameisjustBill, and Bill has been a big friend of this channel for a long time. Now, this is a black DLC coated handle in titanium with this brass finished titanium hardware. Beautiful combo, guys. How about that? And then when you look at this blade, you've got this ridiculous satin finish. You've got, I don't know. Let me move my light again. There we go. You've got this gorgeous hollow ground belt fit and satin finish. Then you've got flat at the compound grind here towards the tip, which is also satin. Then you've got like a bead blasted in the fuller here, and then more of the satin in the flats there. No billboarding at all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful knife. Just crazy. Now, you can see right down here that this one is LMAX, and this is number 65 here. Very, very cool. You do have a beautiful frame lock here, and there is some milling for, wow, Casey, weight reduction. You do have a lock bar interface, steel, of course, and guys, you have jimping all day long and twice on Sundays. 4-finger grip back here. And this handle, just the way it feels. Now, you guys have heard me say I prefer contoured handles. Now, this is flat, but with heavy contouring or chamfering on the edges that causes it to feel more round. Then you have this magnificent finger choil here where you can get in and stay off the blade. And I'm telling you guys, we're just going to move right to this because my favorite part of this knife is just how freaking well this thing cuts. Look, I am dumbfounded by the effortless, just fantastic. It does have a tip that does pierce. It's obviously not its first thing, but this is just great as a cutter. Phenomenal, just so good. And now have made a mess, but that's what we do. Now, I've tried to be careful because it's not my knife. But Bill kept saying, look, I use the thing. Please use it. But Bill, I got to tell you, man, this thing looked pristine when it got here, and it's going to look pristine when it gets back to you. And that just speaks to how well made it is. Just gorgeous. You do have the EMPEDC logo here and these milling lines just feel great in the hand. I mean, it is just feels good. You're locked into this knife so well. Now you have plenty of belly on that blade. Man, now the cardboard is keeping me from focusing. There we go. Plenty of belly, and again, a kind of protected tip here with the slight thickening here. If you carried that, hollow grind all the way out, it would be pretty brittle out there. So that's good. You do have a nice edge relief here. And guys, as you know I love, good access to the lock bar and a nice chamfer there. Moves over very easily. Your action, yeah, I mean, I can do the front flip. Great. This one does not have a low profile flipper tab like the NimbleX does. You do have, I mean, the detent is absolute perfection, no matter if you're in the hole or if you're up in the fuller. I mean, just breaks perfectly. Same thing goes, I can front flip the absolute snot out of this. The jimping is nice and aggressive and grabs you so easily. Drop, yep, drops straight down, one shake or maybe a 1 1/4 there. It's mostly because I'm just being real ginger trying to not cut myself. Very good. Now it did come, as you can see, let me look off camera just to make sure. Yeah, dead centered. There, very nice. Lockup, man, makes it so hard to see it on camera when it's black on black. It's like 25% there on the lockup. No blade play. No, I mean, it is so substantial, guys. I love cutting with this thing. It is so nice. Now, let's see specs and what's available here. Like I said, I do not have my NimbleX to compare it to because I sold it. Sorry about that, but what I see available is a blacked out DLC drop point in LMAX. Let's see. Oh wait, you do have, no, that's DLC. So you have the bronze one like this, but with the DLC coated blade for $359. Very cool. You do have the blacked out one. And that is also $359, and those are both in this same blade style. And then he's got plenty of clips and all kinds of stuff. Now he does have a Damasteel with blues Zircuti in the buoy, as you can see. Oh wait, that is sold out. Bummer. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to get the ones that aren't. Let's see. Sold out. That one. Okay, so the blacked out one is not sold out. And that's LMAX. I'm sorry, the LMAX with like this one is sold out, unfortunately. And then I think there's some buoy ones that aren't sold out. 20 CV, nope, that one is sold out. Man, it's so hard to tell on the site. All right, so that may be the only one available. I thought I saw more the other day, but they must be selling really quickly, guys. So yeah, all I see available on the website is the completely blacked out DLC for $359. And again, that's at the time of the recording. So you might want to go check if you're seeing this video and see if you can get one. Such a beautiful knife. Now let's talk about specs, and then we will wrap this puppy up because I'm headed towards going long here, but that's what I do. Now it is a 3.4 inch blade, a 4.4 inch handle, 7.8 overall with a 4mm blade stock, guys. But again, that's what you do, is you get a big thick blade stock. If you want to come down with a nice thin hollow grind, that's what you have to do. You have to go with a thicker stock up front, and that is gorgeous. Compound hollow and flat, 4.3 ounces, but it doesn't feel unwieldy, by the way. Good clip, comes in and out of the pocket very nicely. Good ramp there, good retention. Doesn't go all the way up, but pretty close, and it is not reversible. Does have a lanyard hole there. And I just can't get over the thing. It's so stinking nice. Titanium Torx 8, and again, comes in and out of the pocket well, carries very nice and slim, and again, that 4.3 ounces does not feel unwieldy at all, and these are made by Bestech. Now, let's look at our comparisons. It's going to be pretty similar to the Ontario Rat 1, but actually the Rat 1 has it by a little bit there, and the Rat 2 is quite a bit smaller. Let's pull this stuff out so it's out of the way. And yeah, how fantastic is that bill? Man, it means a lot that you reached out and offered me to check this out. I'm going to get this mailed back to you in the next day or so here. And again, very thankful for you letting me check it out. Just look one more time at how beautiful this thing is. It is a gorgeous knife. And again, just can't speak enough to the ergos and the way it feels in the hand, especially choked up. Bearing down is a pleasure, and kind of just cutting right through the material with that push cut. Just fantastic, fantastic knife. So we are over the time I normally like, and that's okay because there was a lot to talk about. Thank you so much, guys, for checking it out. Please give me a comment down below and a thumbs up, and subscribe, notification bell, like and comment, all the things. And thank you so much for all your support. Bill, thanks again. And thanks, guys, for watching the Knives Fast channel.